My name is Chris Fazesi, and I'm here today to speak with you about the most recent changes provided by the Government of Alberta recently that will affect schools and school communities. At the beginning of this school year, we launched our school reentry plan and centered it around 4 R's. One of those R's was respond, and a majority of the information that I will share with you today is in response and how we will be adapting to the new changes outlined by the government. The province introduced new and updated measures this week to help limit the spread of COVID-19 in schools across Alberta. These include reporting and contact notifications, rapid testing, and an encouragement to implement vaccine mandates in school divisions across the province. I know there are many questions, and while we haven't been able to obtain all of the answers, I feel that it's important to share with our school community exactly what we do know at this point in time. The announcements included an update about contact notifications. We are thankful that the province will once again support Foothills School Division in keeping our school communities informed. Commencing on October 6th, Alberta Health began posting information online about COVID-19 cases in schools across the province. While many within our school community are aware that Foothills School Division developed an FSD COVID-19 dashboard, which is on our website for everyone to be able to access, it's important to know that the reported numbers in the dashboard only include cases that have been self-reported to us at Foothills School Division. As a result, we anticipate that there will be a discrepancy between the FSD reported numbers and the new provincial reporting until Alberta Health Services begins to reach out and notify us of all cases affecting our schools. Affecting our schools. This process is expected to begin on October 12th. I emphasize expected to begin. The province also announced changes to outbreak status. Several of our schools have received notice of an outbreak due to 10% absenteeism within the school community. This measurement will no longer be used going forward. Alberta Health Services has redefined an outbreak to take effect and outbreak status be notified in a school community when 10 or more COVID-19 cases within a 14-day period are identified within the school. As always, we will continue to share any outbreak status information with school communities upon receiving it from AHS in our efforts to help guide family decisions. The province also gave some specification to any move to online learning. If 3 or more COVID cases are identified within a 5-day period in a kindergarten to grade 6 classroom, Alberta Health Services will issue an exclusion notification, shifting students to at-home learning for a period of 10 days. Families should prepare for this possibility as it may occur with limited notice. We will receive information from Alberta Health Services on a daily basis close to day's end, and any move for online learning in any given classroom may occur quite rapidly. Province also spoke about a rapid testing plan. This is scheduled to begin in late October. Rapid testing kits will be provided to Foothills School Division for kindergarten to grade 6 schools, starting with schools that are currently experiencing an outbreak at that time. This provincial rapid testing program will be voluntary. If you choose to participate, students and/or staff will be provided with rapid testing kits to test twice per week for 4 weeks, and it's our understanding that these testing kits would be self-administered in the home. These tests are designed for individuals that are asymptomatic and are to be done at home, as I just mentioned. Symptomatic children can only be tested at an Alberta Health Services assessment center and should not use the rapid tests. There was also mention of vaccination encouragement in school divisions across the province. We have received a letter from the Ministers of Education and Health encouraging Foothills School Division to develop policies that require proof of vaccination or a negative COVID-19 test for teachers, staff, and any adults who enter our schools. Students would be exempt from any potential mandate, and I emphasize this, students would be exempt. We are working through this process, and there are several factors for our school community to be aware of. Foothills School Division continues to believe that it is a provincial responsibility to lead any health-related policy that is outside the mandate of education. Vaccine requirements for school systems are incredibly complex and need to take into consideration a variety of factors, including but not limited to collective agreements, contracts, unions and employee groups, and human rights legislation. Lacking provincial support in this area, we are in the process of seeking the necessary legal counsel and medical expertise required to inform any future decision. To implement a vaccine mandate will require significant monetary resources, both in the development and the implementation. At this point in time, it appears that Foothills School Division may be required to provide rapid testing opportunities for unvaccinated adults without any additional funding as part of any move in this direction. This could potentially divert further unreasonable amounts of dollars out of our classrooms. And last, the Board of Trustees is required to approve any policy within Foothills School Division. This cannot occur while we're in the midst of province-wide school trustee elections. In the interim, we continue to collect information to present an informed recommendation to the newly elected Board of Trustees, whose first meeting, which is scheduled, is on November 10th of this year. We've been informed by Alberta Education that guidance documents about all of the above are presently being developed to support these changes, and we expect to receive them next week. We are committed to working through these resources quickly in the hope that they provide further clarity to our many unanswered questions, which I'm sure may be shared in our school community. Please know that we join you in experiencing many unknowns. The uncertainty combined with a lack of clear direction in education from the provincial government at this time continues to cause undue stress and frustration at all levels of our school system and school community. We recognize that there is an underlying level of worry and concern from our students, families, staff team, and leadership team. This continues to be a most challenging year, and I want to confirm for you that we remain committed to supporting our students, our staff, and our community, and advocating on behalf of all. I regularly reach out to the province requesting guidance and a plan to guide us through the next few months. It's my belief that we all require clear and transparent communication, and I apologize for being unable to share a more detailed update with you today. I also recognize that there is a growing concern around the well-being of our students and our staff team and our school communities. I want to update you, or provide you an update, on our Foothills School Division Cares initiative. Foothills School Division has worked hard over the summer and received funding through 2 grants totaling close to $500,000 from the Public Health Agency of Canada and the Royal Bank of Canada Mental Health Grant. We will be using these dollars to support wellness initiatives across our schools. We're in the process of hiring for 2 limited-term positions, and this is because these positions are funded entirely through the grant dollars. To support this work, and we will be posting shortly for a youth mental health navigator as well as a student health facilitator. These 2 roles will promote and facilitate a coordinated and integrated approach to health and well-being for our students, their families, and our staff team. And this is being done in partnership with the community organizations in the Foothills area, the primary care network in the Foothills area, as well as Alberta Health Services and the Foothills Children's Wellness Network. I, along with our division leadership team, are developing plans to address the well-being of our staff team as well. We know that our staff dedicate themselves each day to the success of our students and recognize that they need support in order to continue this work in the current context. We ask for your partnership and understanding as we work together to ensure that our team have the tools, time, and resources necessary. I'd like to close this update by thanking you for your ongoing support, adaptability, and flexibility throughout the last 20 or so months. I know that as a community, we need to come together to get to the other side of this crisis, and I know that we can count on your support over the next several months to get to that place. As we celebrate Thanksgiving this weekend, please remember to be kind to your neighbor, be kind to your family, and be kind to yourself. Together, we will continue to get through this. Thank you, and all the best for a happy Thanksgiving.